Have you ever felt like no matter how much you save, your money isn't growing fast enough? So here's the thing, you are not alone. The first $100,000 is the hardest to make, but after that, something magical happens. Your money starts working for you. Today, I'm breaking down why the first $100,000 is the most difficult and why things get much easier afterwards. And if you stay till the very end, I'll share practical steps to reach $100,000 faster. By the way, here's the picture which tells you why trusting a process is important, which is why you need to watch this video till the end. Because nowadays, our attention span is equivalent to goldfish because of so many apps which are just pumping out short form content, and we are not able to focus on one single thing. So have your popcorns ready if they are not already with you. But before we dive in, let me quickly introduce myself. I am Wali Khan, and on this channel, I create content about personal finance, productivity, real estate, immigration, relocation, and much more. I also have an Urdu channel with over 85,000 subscribers where I cover similar topics, so feel free to check that out as well. I had earlier built a WhatsApp community with over 3,000 members, but as WhatsApp had some limitation in scalability, I now moved this community to Discord where we've organized groups based on shared interests like discussing real estate in the UAE, personal finance in general, simple stocks investing and ETFs investing as well, productivity, content creation, immigration, relocation, and much more. In addition, my newsletter now reaches more than 3,000 subscribers. You'll find links to these and more in the description below. Be sure to check them out. If you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up as it really helps the channel, and I would be delighted if you subscribe it as well. If you have any thoughts or observations, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. So let's target the first thing, which is the low savings rate. Most people struggle to save money because their income barely covers their expenses. Now, even when they start earning more, they tend to increase their spendings like new car, fancy dinners, or a bigger apartment. This is all called as lifestyle inflation. The fix, however, is to live below your means and automate savings. Even if you can only save $200 a month, that's a start. Now, I will refer this to dollars here for the wider audience, but you can imagine any currency. For instance, a 200 US dollar would equate to around 700 or maybe slightly more than 700 dirhams if you're living in the UAE. Now, the second point is about the lack of investing knowledge. Many people think that just saving money is enough, but here's the problem, your cash loses value over time due to inflation. Most people don't just save, they invest. They invest in index fund, they invest in stocks, they invest in real estate, they invest in their own businesses, or they invest in themselves as well. If investing seems scary, try small. Start small. Even with $50 a month into a broad index fund, that can make a big difference over a long period of time. If you want to kickstart your journey of trading and investing in the UAE and the US stocks together, there is a great platform of Amana where you can start investing with as little as $100 and get additional trading bonus of $100 if you use my referral code to open the account. The third point is about debt and financial setbacks. Credit cards, loans, car loans, student loans, personal loans, these are all wealth killers. The more you pay in interest, the less you have to invest. What is the fix here? Pay off high interest debt as soon as possible. Once you do that, your money starts working for you instead for the banks. Another misconcept is about the small returns. Like small returns would be there in the beginning. The problem is that when you're starting, everything seems small. For example, our 10% return on $5,000 is only $500. That too over 1 year's period of time. If you tell this to someone who's just starting, they would say $500 over the period of 1 year. This is nothing. Like it actually feels insignificant. This discourages people. But here's the secret: once you hit $100,000, your investment starts snowballing. And that's where things get exciting. So, why net worth actually grows after $100,000? Now, compounding works in your favor. This is the first point. A 10% return on $100,000 is $10,000. That's 10,000 without working for extra hours or getting a raise or anything like that. Now imagine if you hit $200,000, suddenly 10% of that is $20,000. Your money is making more money now. Now, have a look at this chart. If you are investing $500 a month with an initial investment of $6,000, with a modest assumption of 8% return from your asset class of your choice, the first $100,000 would come after 10 years. However, the second $100,000 would come after just 6 years, and the third $100,000 would come after 4 years. So you can see the compounding just in front of your eyes, like first 10 years, then the 6 years, and then 4 years. So the same $100,000 is taking less time now for you to achieve as the time goes on the same profit rates. With more money, multiple income streams become more accessible as well. This is our second point. Once you have the capital, you can start making money in different ways. That could be buying rental properties, investing in dividend stocks, starting a business, or anything like that. This isn't possible while you are living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, and by the way, if you think that investing in real estate is only possible once you have a million dirhams or $1 million, then you might have not heard about probably Prepco Block or similar kind of platforms. This is a real estate. I mean, this platform is a real estate crowdfunded platform which helps you to invest in real estate of Dubai for as low as 2,000 dirhams to start investing and get exposure to the vibrant city. You can use the link in the description of this video and start investing in Prepco Block and get $250 of referral bonus as soon as you hit the first investment. Now, the next point is once you have enough money, it becomes a tool, not a struggle at this level. At $100,000, you are not just surviving, you have options. You can take risks, you can switch careers as well, or even start a new side hustle without the fear. I started my side hustle 4 years back, and it was not out of frustration from lack of money, but out of my passion, which is more sustainable. Fourth point is about the snowball effect that kicks in once you have a bigger portfolio. The rich get richer because they use money to make more money. Once you cross $100,000, your net worth starts growing faster without much extra effort whatsoever. Now, this is a dilemma, but this is how the things work in capitalist world. Now, here's the $1 million question: how to get to $100,000 fast? Let's talk about the strategy. How do you speed up the process? I would focus on the following four things. So, increasing your income is the first thing. Develop high paying skills, negotiate your salary, or start a side business. We talk about all this in our money mindset cohort as well, which are conducted on weekly basis. Link to that money mindset cohort is in the description of this video. You can go check that out because this is very important to increase your income. And to increase your income, there are multiple ways: from your job, from your side hustles, from your own business. You have to think out of the box, and that is why having a mentor or mentorship is really important once you are at this stage of your life. The other point is about living below your means. High income means nothing if you spend it all. You have to cut unnecessary expenses completely out of your life until you are reaching to that goal that you have set it for yourself. And the next point is about investing consistently. Don't wait for the perfect time to invest. You have to start today, even if it's small. The investment vehicle, which I mentioned before, like Amana, Prepco Blocks, or there are many other options that I talk about on this channel and my Urdu channel as well, like Sarva, Baraka, Stake, Smart Crowd, Interactive Broker. These are all the regulated platforms which can help you in reaching your first $100,000 fast enough. The next point is about avoiding the bad debt. Credit card debt and any other high interest bearing debt, you need to pay them off first. Mortgage for a rental property, that is an asset and not a bad debt, actually. So you need to understand and you need to differentiate between what is the good debt and what is the bad debt. By the way, mortgage also at some point of time can become a bad debt depending on how you're tackling it or how your investment is going. So you need to understand that as much as possible. If you can avoid the debt, it's much better. Maybe you can have one or two debts in in the shape and form of mortgage, or let's say your car loan, which I do not agree, but still. So there are some points where you can take some loan or you can go into debt, but you need to classify them as a good debt or bad debt, and the definition varies from one person to the other. As a common person, or as a in terms of common sense, the good debt is something which is putting cash into your pocket. You can keep it as simple as that. The hardest part of wealth building is in the beginning, but once you hit $100,000, everything speeds up. Let me know, what do you think about that? You need to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, and you need to trust the process, as I mentioned in the beginning. Towards the end of the video, I would like you to watch these two videos that I have put it here. One video is about Sarva. This is a very good platform as well that I have talked about in this video too. You can go check that out. And there is another video that I talked about, in which I talked about Smart Crowd, which is another crowd-funded properties platform where you can invest in the properties of Dubai. Here's the link to the video. Let me know, how did you like the video? Thanks a lot.